What's going on, boxing heads? Today I want to talk about the Demetrius Andrade or the Demetrius Andrade situation. And what I want to say about it is, you see him going around in the media, giving a lot of people good content for their blogs, for their vlogs, for their websites, whatever. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. But what you don't understand about Andrade is that, and I'll leave the link in the description box so you can see it. He had a chance to fight Charlo already. He turned it down. He claimed it was the biggest. Let me rephrase that. He claimed the purse wasn't big enough. But if you look at his career at that time, ladies and gentlemen, that was the biggest purse of his damn career. But yet, he sits around and acts like people are ducking him and they're scared of him. That's a bunch of baloney. Just look at the article. Then he had the belt stripped of him because he was inactive for too long. So whatever belt it was, I can't remember what it was, guys, a WBO, WBA, one of them. They took it away from him because he was inactive. Charlo ends up with 2 of the belts without fooling with him. That's all his fault. He could have fought him right away for his title. Then it turns around. Now the guy's showing up at press conferences, making a scene, saying, why don't you fight me for them belts? You already had those belts. And you had a chance to fight Charlo for one of the belts when you were the champion. So my whole thing with Demetrius Andrade, boxing heads, is get out and fight. It's good that you're giving content to the media and they can laugh at you. But right now they're making money off you. 1 minute it's Jay-Z's fault. You're trying to sue Rock Nation. Next minute you want to sign with Al Heyman. You can't sign with him. The best thing for you to do is get in the ring, be active, fight people. And guess what happens when you get in the ring? You're active and you fight people. All the boxing organizations, they'll put you in their top 10. They'll make you a mandatory challenger. But as long as you do all this running around, calling people out, wasting all this money, showing up at fights, showing up at press conferences, to fights you already could have had, but you turned down because you were being arrogant when everybody knows those were the biggest purses of your career. To this day, those would have been the biggest purses of your career. It just looks like you're putting on a damn show. Maybe you should go into commentating or talking. But boxing fans want to see something done in the ring. Look at Charles Hatley. He had to grind and fight his way all the way up to get a shot with Jermell. Not Jamal, Jermell. But that got postponed, if anybody didn't know. The Gary Russell Jr. fight in Oxhill, Maryland, got postponed. So, no fun for that. But just think about that, guys. Read the link in the description box. Check the article out. Andrade, get in the ring and start fighting people. Even if it is Snuffleupagus or Boo Boo Head or whoever. Fight somebody and keep fighting people to where the world organizations have to put you in the top 10. Stop going around saying people scared to fight you when you had the opportunity to already fight those people. You were being arrogant, and that's why you got your belt stripped. And the longer you do that, now everybody understands why Al Heyman don't want to touch him, why Jay-Z don't want to touch him, obviously no more because of the court situation, why no promoter, no manager wants to touch him. Because they see it's a bunch of drama involved with the situation. They see that the guy is not serious about getting in the ring and fighting. He can put on a show. He can talk a lot. Get in the ring and fight. Then maybe a promoter, a manager, or somebody with some clout or some power will touch him. So that's the Demetrius Andrade situation. Like I said, for the 20th time in this video, look at the link in the description box. You can see he had his chance with Charlo. And then look at his last 3 years. He's not gotten a ring with nearly anybody. Get in the ring with somebody, man, because that's what boxing fans want to see. They want to see what you do in the ring, not what you do with your mouth.